Get ready for baseball action because we are diving straight into the Chicago Cubs versus the Cincinnati Reds preview for Thursday, May 7th. We are looking at the matchup dynamics and what it means for this crucial series sweep. We'll break down the pitching matchup and the overall team positioning that sets the stage for what could be an incredible game.
Here's a simple way to protect your phone without stress. This ALEN 3-pack comes with tempered glass screen protectors, camera lens protectors, and an installation frame for an easier, cleaner fit. It's clear, case-friendly, and built to help guard against scratches and everyday bumps. Check the link in the comments to get it on Amazon.
Next up, we have an update on the performance of Shōta Imanaga. We're looking at his outstanding numbers this year, especially concerning those long balls, and how his recent performance against the Cincinnati Reds last year sets the tone for what we might see today. Find out if he can keep the ball in the yard against the Reds' nemesis Eugenio Suarez. The injury news continues as we look at the Chicago Cubs. Matthew Boyd has undergone successful surgery on his left meniscus, and the team has announced he will miss at least a month, with expectations leaning towards 6 weeks for him to fully ramp back up. We will discuss the impact this has on the Cubs' pitching rotation and their overall success. Finally, we have a major bullpen shakeup for the Cubs. The team has recalled right-handed reliever Gavin Hollowell from AAA Iowa, and in the process, right-hander Corbin has been designated for assignment. This move opens up a spot on the 40-man roster, and we'll cover all the details on this roster move. Don't miss the full game preview coming at 11:30 a.m. CT. The Chicago Cubs are looking to secure a series sweep against the Cincinnati Reds, setting the stage for a pivotal matchup on Thursday, May 7th, at 1:20 p.m. Central Time. Analysts are highlighting key player performances and potential game dynamics heading into the contest. On the pitching front, Shōta Imanaga has been performing exceptionally well this season. Despite a couple of less-than-stellar starts, his overall statistics are outstanding, particularly concerning long balls, showing marked improvement compared to last year's struggles. He has managed to allow just 3 home runs in 41.1 innings, a performance to watch. For the Reds, the situation around Rhett Loader remains a point of interest. Having made his MLB debut in 2024 and throwing 5 shutout innings against the Cubs on September 28, 2024, Loader experienced setbacks last year due to elbow and oblique issues, missing most of the season. This year, he has made 7 starts and has been performing reasonably well, though his recent outing in Pittsburgh ended prematurely in the 2nd inning, contributing to the Reds tying an MLB record for 7 consecutive walks. The Cubs are recognized as a patient hitting team, a strategy they may leverage to gain an edge in this series. The game will be broadcast on Marquee Sports Network and MLB Network, with live streaming available via MLB.com Game Day. Fans are directed to specific resources for game coverage, including Baseball Reference.com previews, dedicated Reds fan sites like Red Reporter, and structured discussion threads on MLB.com, ensuring respectful engagement as the series unfolds. The recent focus of sports commentary appears to be centered around a matchup between the Cubs and the Reds scheduled for Thursday, May 7th. Discussions surrounding this game, specifically referencing a Bleed Cubby Blue theme and mentions of Al Yellen and Shōta, suggest an active engagement within sports fan communities or media. Further details regarding roster moves and Thursday game notes are being shared, indicating ongoing analysis and anticipation leading up to the contest. The Chicago Cubs have announced that left-hander Matthew Boyd will be out for at least a month following successful surgery on his left meniscus. The injury occurred while Boyd was playing with his children. The team did not provide a specific return timeline, but manager Craig Counsell indicated that Boyd is expected to miss at least a month, potentially closer to 6 weeks, to fully recover and ramp back up. Counsell emphasized the focus is on minimizing throwing downtime, noting that while the knee is expected to heal quickly, the team needs to manage the recovery period. Boyd, who has already been placed on the 15-day injured list for the 2nd time this season, is currently 2-1 with a 6 ERA over 5 games. He was a key contributor, having made 31 starts in 2025 and participating in the World Baseball Classic during spring training. Boyd joins top-end starters Justin Steele and Cade Horton on the injured list, with Steele anticipated to return later this summer and Horton out until next year. The Cubs' pitching situation is being managed cautiously, as Counsell did not name right-hander Javier Assad as Boyd's immediate replacement. The team maintains loose plans for Boyd's next start, which is scheduled for Friday against the Texas Rangers. Despite the pitching setback, the Cubs remain strong, bolstered by a deep offense that ranks third in scoring with 5.4 runs per game. The team has secured 8 consecutive wins and 18 of 21 games overall, including a recent 7-6 victory over the Cincinnati Reds. In other news, Corbin Martin was designated for assignment after allowing 3 runs without recording an out in the 9th inning on Wednesday. The Chicago Cubs have bolstered their bullpen ahead of Thursday's game with a roster move involving Gavin Hollowell and Corbin Martin. The team recalled right-handed reliever Gavin Hollowell from AAA Iowa to provide immediate reinforcement. Hollowell has pitched 6 games for Iowa, covering 8 innings with a solid 2.25 ERA and accumulating 15 strikeouts. To accommodate Hollowell on the 26-man active roster, the Cubs designated right-hander Corbin Martin for assignment. Martin has featured in several recent outings for the Cubs, including securing a save against the Dodgers. However, his recent performance has been mixed, including walking the only 3 batters he faced in a week in San Diego, one of whom scored. Martin also faced rough innings against the Diamondbacks on Sunday and the Reds on Wednesday night. The team will likely clear waivers for Martin, allowing them the option to send him back to Iowa if desired. This transaction frees up a spot on the Cubs' 40-man roster. Further details and a preview for today's game are scheduled to be released at 11:30 a.m. CT.